Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on NIO just 4 days ago, to be precise on February 23rd of this year. And at this very point my main assumption was, and by the way, the price of this asset was at $4.44, as you can see right here. And at this very point my main assumption was that we formed quite a bearish candle on a daily time frame, and it is a shooting star with extremely high volume. And my main assumption was that we have to see lower price target, we have to retest $4.04, and potentially we might even break it to the downside. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point, and right after I made my previous video, we are still, as you can see, on daily time frame. For 2 days in a row, we had this substantial movement to the downside, but it didn't retest $4.04. And instead of this, with the huge volume, we tried to break the range of resistance at $4.48, and we tried to break even previous range of resistance at $4.9. And unfortunately, guys, this attempt is not so successful. And I still stand on my position that NIO might hit much lower price targets. And I will explain you in just a minute what I'm talking about. But for now, guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, guys, for now I added the gold tier for limited 10 vacant places, and the only difference in between these two tiers is this one. Discord access member will have all the data for the potential trades, for the potential tickers that you should be aware of. But the gold tier members will have the exact setups with the stop loss and take profit orders. They will have the exact notifications when and how they should trade certain asset. On top of that, for each and every member, I will do a weekly 30 minutes Zoom calls in order to answer their question and in order to teach them how to properly use technical analysis and how to be successful trader. That is why, guys, for some of you, this might be a game changer opportunity. And if you want to drastically enhance your trading skills, feel free to invest in yourself. On top of that, guys, I want to tell you that I started this entire community from scratch, and here you can see that I have only one community member, and to be honest, guys, he paid just $35, and I gave him a free trial of my gold tier membership. And if he likes this tier, he will upgrade his membership to gold. And for now, guys, he uses my brain and my experience in his favor. And guys, take a look how many analysis I provide to this person, how many calls I gave him. On top of that, guys, here is the exact setup for Google. I made it on February 18th, and I told him that Google is also in good buy zone below 184. Guys, take a look right here. Here is the Google price action, and this is the point below $184. From this point, this asset went up for almost 2% within just a couple of sessions. So that is why, guys, you can benefit a lot out of your membership. And for the Discord members, I will provide this free trial of my gold tier in order to understand whether it suits for your expectations or no.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, guys, and let's zoom out a bit higher, a bit earlier. You can see that this asset was in downtrend, and it is still in downtrend from this point, from the end of September of last year. And we had the first attempt to break this previous swing high in order to establish for the first time for almost 6 months in a row, to establish higher highs. We had a contender to form, as you can see, higher lows, but this most recent price action, guys, it is still extremely ugly. And you can see that we are at $4.54. It is pretty much the same level, 10 cents above the level that we were previously. And on a pre-market hours, if I switch to hourly time frame, you can see that we are in red by 5.43%. Everything from the technical standpoint I will show you in just several minutes, but for now, guys, let's take a look at its fundamentals. Why this quite substantial drop happened, and let me show you why. We have several news, and first of all, I want to pay attention to this one. Just a couple of hours ago, this article was published, and it's titled China February EV Sales Preview. Deutsche Bank expects NIO at 13,000 vehicles, Tesla 30,000 vehicles, and BYD 340,000 vehicles. And guys, take a look right here. Here is the monthly deliveries for NIO, and I showed you this report a couple of weeks ago. And it had quite low numbers of their deliveries. Unfortunately, guys, you know that Deutsche Bank is quite a bullish company on NIO, and despite this fact, they are expecting to see quite low numbers of their deliveries for the next, for February. And this means potentially this news alone was the driver of its movement to the downside. And if you compare NIO with, for example, other auto manufacturers, you can see that XPeng monthly deliveries in January was not so low, and it was basically third highest month ever for XPeng in terms of their deliveries. Other companies are not so successful. For example, Li Auto also had a quite substantial drop in their deliveries. Tesla, you know, it is nothing nothing unusual for Tesla. They have quite choppy movements, and they hit quite low numbers in January. But at the same time, guys, they are trying to get rid of their Model Y previous generation models, and that is why, guys, everyone are waiting for their new models, and they already ordered these vehicles, but they will be delivered next month. On top of that, wait a second, I will show you another news. Here is the China EV insurance registrations for a week ending February 23rd, and NIO registered 2,500 vehicles, and previously, the week before February 23rd, that basically the week that ended on February 16th, they delivered only 1,900 vehicles. And this news, I think, was the real catalyst for NIO to hit, first of all, to have an attempt to break this resistance, because, guys, you know that from the technical standpoint, when the asset has quite substantial, let's switch again to daily time frame, quite substantial movement to the downside without any attempts to break out, even without any news, it has to try to break its previous swing high. And it happened, unfortunately, guys, and I will show you this in a minute, but before we dive deep into the technical analysis, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. Unfortunately, guys, if I switch to weekly time frame and turn off all the tools, you can see that the very last candle that will be closed today, wait a second, I will show you in more details. This candle will also be extremely bearish, especially if it will be closed below the opening point right here. You can see it right here under the O letter. It was opened at 4.44. If it closes below 4.44, it will be extremely bearish with a high volume, and this means the next week potentially might be very bearish for NIO. And guys, if it happens, and I don't want to predict its movement, I just encourage you to react on the most recent price action. Guys, if it happens, let's switch again to daily time frame. Unfortunately, this asset will retest, first of all, $4.04. It is this range of support that it formed, basically it touched on January 13th, and then a month after that. And then, in my opinion, we have all the chances to see, as you can see, I drew this purple line back in the days at the very beginning of January. And I think we still have all the chances to see this retest of the $3.63, because, guys, you can see that the volume of this movement is quite high. And the invalidation of its movement to the downside will be a sustained breakout above this previous swing high, let's say above the range of from $4.84 to $4.9. If the next daily and weekly candle, what is more importantly, will be opened and closed above this range, you can anticipate its trend continuation to the upside. Otherwise, guys, unfortunately, I don't encourage anyone to bet on its movement to the upside. That is why be cautious and wait for more confirmation from the bull side. And if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. See you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.